way that he embodies that nickname, he's found his niche for sure.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And there you see, light on the foot, charging right away. Beautiful rear hook landed right away by AFROUNE. Like we said, no feeling out process, taking the fight, and he's landing big shot over the top.
We're both landing here. Heavy exchanges.
Ladies and gentlemen, stick your keys in a bowl. We are going swinging.
And it looked like it might have been a slip, or I think
he
might have been dropped. Yeah.
I think he dropped him, and I don't think Bivol realized just how badly he hurt him, because if he did, right now he would be disengaging and then throwing the hands again.
Exactly, because this is a point where AFROUNE can actually oh, look at that, gets a takedown off a fence.
Trip, takedown, big uppercut! He dropped him, we are swinging leather at each other here.
I mean, these truly are modern day gladiators right here in the Théâtre Orange.
You can see now both men have felt one another's power, both men have been dropped.
How about that front kick to the face there from Bivol? These guys are fighting like there's only one round.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is not pretty. It is bowling shoe ugly. Back take, mistake made by Bivol.
He was trying to go for that hip toss there, but just couldn't quite get the rotation. Ended up on the canvas.
Right now, Bivol has given up his back. Needs to do everything he can to try and pummel in for an underhook and turn in towards Adam. Does not want to continue to have his back taken here. You could see a drop-down takedown here.
Yeah, he might just, I mean, you could easily just do a snap down as well and just sort of go at the legs. There's definitely several options here. I mean, you got to wonder as well, a young fighter, just 20 years old, really leaning into that wild man thing. You know, sometimes the energy, the atmosphere, the chaotic nature of MMA fights might sort of precede tactical prevalence.
There's a big takedown landed. May look to get the hooks in here. One hook needs to... Both hooks. Is he underneath the chin? We can't quite see. More of a face bar than a clean rear naked choke.
I think it's just on the chin. And Bivol might turn. Yeah,
he turns in. This fight is crazy, Sebastian.
I mean, it's everything we're hyping it up to be and more. It's got a little bit of everything. Both guys pretty much rocked early on. We've had takedowns from both sides, front kicks to the face.
You can see, oh, that's a beautiful short elbow. You can see Bivol using the whizzer, but nice work to try and get back to his feet. Could end up taking the back again. This is frenetic.
Oh, just back and forth here like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Look at that, AFROUNE right into full mount.
This is crazy. What I would like to see him do right now is grapevine those legs, establish the position before he does anything else, settle in a little bit. This has been a frenetically paced fight. So for me, AFROUNE needs to just take the sting out of it a little bit, establish dominance, position before anything else right now. But it looks like he's going to get, almost look momentarily like he was about to get swept.
Yeah, it did, right? I mean, AFROUNE, don't get me wrong, he has so much potential, but he's fighting like a 20-year-old for sure.
Yeah. You can see he's riding up, trying to ride up just a little bit high, but you can see he's leaving gaps here that should Bivol wish he can dig in for an underhook on the leg and try and make something work for himself.
Yeah, try and sneak out the back door. It's definitely an option. Of course, easier said than done when you got somebody raining down ground and pound onto you.
Oh, and again, there's that youthful inexperience that we were talking about. Hadn't really established the position before he crept up, and right now he's let Bivol get to his feet. Big shots.
Bivol's done some great work up against the cage.
And it's very smart if you think about it. Bivol doesn't want to get into those frenetic, crazy exchanges where it just takes one shot to put somebody's lights out. He's closed the distance, he's compressing and smothering the work of AFROUNE. Very, very intelligent.
And you know, while he is one...
Oh, huge shots!
AFROUNE might be hurt.
You can you can tell because he telegraphed the takedown. It was a blind takedown with no setup. After a couple of shots, that's usually indicative of the fact that he has been hurt and maybe was a little bit rocked there.
That was a nice, solid knee to the midsection as well from Bivol.
For the first time in the professional career of Adam Tarzan AFROUNE, we may see him go to the second round. 30 seconds left.
Yeah, it's looking like it.
And how do you even begin to score a round like that, Sebastian?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, I'm so glad we are not tasked with that right now.
He's rocked him. He's rocked. The hands are down. But he's still firing back.
I mean, he's on thin ice, but he's staying up. Oh, guillotine. That looks tight. Final 10 seconds.
Arm in, guillotine. AFROUNE looks safe. There it is, there's the break, and wow, what a way to kick off Hexagone MMA 10 right here in the Théâtre Antique. My name is Phil Campbell, joined by Sebastian Martinez, and a second round that if it has the same kind of energy that these fighters have cultivated in the first round, huge.
I mean, I don't doubt the potential of either of these two, but the body language from AFROUNE is telling me that he might have emptied the tank there. He almost fell off of his stool, and sure, he might still be a little bit of rock. That was a nice straight right there from Bivol.
Yeah. And this is where, that's what we talked about at the opening stanzas there during the introductions. This is the first time in the career of Adam AFROUNE that he's gone to a second round. Bivol went the distance in his pro debut, got the full 15 minutes under the belt. Unquestionably, I think this is going to be a factor going into the second round.
And not only that, but he's got a ton of amateur MMA experience as well. In fact, he got a silver medal in the 2021 Belgian MMA Cup. So even though he's 1-0 as a pro, he does have a lot more experience than meets the eye.
Can Adam Tarzan AFROUNE summon that gladiatorial spirit we were talking about? And let's make no mistake about it. Yes, he's as tough as they come, but he's in the trenches right now.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely very telling. Oh, he's not.
Did you see a slip? There was a little bit of a jar in the foot. I'm not sure if it's an injury or I'm not sure if that is fatigue, but you've seen a little bit of a jar in the ankle.
Yeah, he's not moving in a way that's encouraging, that's for sure.
But he's still throwing.
He's throwing those kicks like there's no tomorrow, though.
He's telegraphing that big rear shot over the top a little bit.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised that Bivol isn't capitalizing off of those kicks either, because those are quite telegraphed as well.
Stiff jab from Bivol, timed it beautifully just as AFROUNE was kicking.
He's picking his shots now, Bivol. He's waiting to counter, and he's doing so very well. Oh, but look at that. Tarzan gets a takedown, but a reversal there from Bivol.
Beautiful gymnastics being shown here by Bivol. And again, I'd like to see him separate now. Again, just be selective with those shots, just like he's doing right now. This could be the beginning of the end, Sebastian.
That was a huge knee that he landed there. Oh, AFROUNE is hurt. He's on thin ice now for sure.
He's still throwing big shots back. Bivol senses blood in the water. He needs to disengage right now, be selective with his shots.
Honestly, he's fighting very, very well. The way that he, you know, when he has been at a distance, he's been waiting, almost inviting that onslaught from AFROUNE and then countering perfectly.
Referee calling for a little bit of separation. Nice knees being landed in the clinch, but again, if I was in the corner of Bivol, I'd be calling for separation, saying, you've hurt him, land your shots, be selective, watch out for the big swing and overhand that's inevitably going to come from AFROUNE. There it is. Again, just working behind that jab.
That's a second front kick to the face that Tarzan has eaten.
Tried to go for the lateral drop and finds himself in the disadvantageous position of nearly being three-quarter mounted. If Bivol can just get his leg free, that mount is wide open.
Or, I mean, he might even elect to keep the three-quarter mount. We've seen that a lot more lately, I feel.
And right now, this is going to empty the gas tank and deplete the reserves of AFROUNE. Already fatigued, but now he's in one of the worst positions in mixed martial arts.
And plenty of time to work, still more than half the round.
Bivol just needs to be patient, establish the position, find those little gaps. And AFROUNE doing everything he can to try and get his way to the cage, try and work back up.
The referee taking a very close look at this. AFROUNE bought himself a couple of seconds, but he's not going to turn the fight around from holding on here.
Sebastian, he needs to eat a couple of shots in order to get out of this position.
Yeah.
He needs to get to a hip, put both hands on a knee, push down, try and get a knee back in for the likes of half guard. Right now, this is not what you would call intelligent defense.
No, he's basically just holding on for dear life.
There's not a lot proactive going on here from AFROUNE. Referee taking a really long, hard look at it. Are we looking at the beginning of the end, Sebastian?
Oh, it looks like it. Bivol raining down shots like a violent hailstorm.
AFROUNE is as tough as they come, but right now he can see himself getting triangled, but beautiful transition into almost a quasi-crucifix right now from Bivol.
Bivol almost had AFROUNE's arm trapped, but he still does. It's a bit of a crucifix position almost.
If he can isolate the arm, he's taken away both defensive limbs. May even try and work for a Kimura or an Americana from this position, Sebastian.
Absolutely. I mean, there are plenty of options here. He does have that left... Oh, kind of let it go. He did have AFROUNE's left arm isolated.
Right now, AFROUNE is going to feel like he has the weight of the world upon him right now. Referee calling for a little bit of action, but I wouldn't be too inclined to stand somebody up when a fighter is in side control, works to mount. Big shots again. Less than a minute left in the second round.
AFROUNE trying to use the cage to his advantage, but Bivol is wise to it. Remains in top position. Plenty of time left here. This fight is probably going to get stopped.
Bivol could be in danger of punching himself out here.
Honestly, yeah.
Again, a lack of intelligent defense from AFROUNE. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nicolae Bivol with the second win of his professional career. The first win via stoppage. And Sebastian, what a performance from the young fighter.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, his debut, he showed he could go 3 tough rounds. And here he showed he can finish his opponent in violent fashion.
TKO au deuxième round, le coin rouge, Nicolae Bivol.